I'm here for it.
Kendrick is a better lyricist.
Oh,
Cole is a better rapper between the two. That's gonna go over a lot. Like
Yep.
so,
A lot of
people. Yeah, I know you
I'm
with
with
me.
you.
I'm saying for the audience, a lot of people. No, bro, no.
No.
Just from a rap standpoint,
For sure.
it's certain little nuances. It's like when you hear it, you know it. But Cole, and that's why people rock with Cole the way they do, because Cole be rapping his ass off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sonically, like the way it sounds.
And
you know what I'm saying?
More like the people's champ compared to Kendrick.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it kind of like Cole is like that dude. Cole is like Kyrie.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you watching him, and he doing stuff. How Kyrie, when he dribbles, you just in awe. You're in amazement.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like sometimes Kyrie only had like 24 points.
Mm.
But like if you was watching the game, you would have thought he had 60.
The way he was just
You know what I'm saying? Like the way
yeah.
he moving. Whereas Kendrick is like like sometimes unless you watch the highlights, if you was just watching the whole game, like it was games where Jordan would have 48. And you didn't think, you like, how you get 40? Like, dang. I don't even remember him drop. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like the whole game, he's just killing you.
Yeah. And he had probably 18 from the free throw line.
You see what I'm saying? And then, but when you go back and actually watch it, and you start dissecting it, you're like, oh, he scored on the steal over here. He scored on the fast break. You know, Scotty stole it. He passed it to him. He finished the fast break, like you said. Oh, there's 10 free throws right there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he came down 3-4 times in a row, hit the same fadeaway jump shot. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so when you dissect it like that, and so like that's the same thing like with Kendrick. Sometimes you can hear it and it may not sound as good as a Cole verse, but then when you go back and you start listening to like what he's saying, I mean, because for me, like I was always a Kendrick fan, but like going back to like Control, when he dropped that verse on Big Sean's song Control, you know what I'm saying? It's like not only did he change his style up like 3 times in the verse, but just like some of the stuff he was saying, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm on Poke, I'm the king of New York, like that went over people's head because in the same bar he said my big homie's corrupt. That was a corrupt line from the song. I forget what I think it was New York, but it was the video where the dog pound kicked the buildings over. That was a corrupt line. Mm-hmm. So when he said it, and then he was like, "My big homie corrupt," like that went right over. Like they missed it. You know what I'm saying? Like because they were just stuck on what he was saying, and they missed like, "Oh, this man connected the way he connected his bars." So going to the whole beef part though, like. Those 3 have always been looked at as like the top 3 in their draft class or in their positions. Like it fluctuates. Yeah. But Future has also been dropping some lines at Drake. Yep. And if you remember, they did a album together.
They did. Years ago. Yep.
But I forget.
Jumpman? He called Jumpman. The jump they did, I think it was some years ago. Could they tell me the joint album they did? Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But
like supposedly they're into it over a woman.
That's what I heard.
Which is why which is because people was wondering like, oh, I thought Future and Drake was cool. Why would Future co-sign Kendrick dissing Drake? You know, on a song that's essentially one of his songs, and it's like, but they got a falling out. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And to your point, it has been little things of where it's like, I think I can't remember which one it was. I don't want to be wrong, but I think it might have been Cole that was like, I don't do something like, you want to beef with me, like come at me, like I'll come at whoever, like it ain't no, subliminals like, come at me, I'm gonna take your head off kind of mentality.
Yep. Say what's up.
And so sometimes Kendrick gotta every once in a while let y'all niggas know like I'm still on the porch, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all doing all that barking, but like when the big dog stand up on the porch, all the little dogs shut up. Mm-hmm. Like the nigga got a Pulitzer at the end of the day.
He do.
It's recognized not just as a music work of art, it's recognized as a literary work of art. Which means like the words in it, like what you're saying, you're on the same level as a Mark Twain. You know what I'm saying? As a Truman Capote, as a Ernest Hemingway, like these Edgar Allan Poe, like these are great writers. F. Scott Fitzgerald, these are great writers. Yeah. Tennessee Williams, great writers. You're on that level of you ain't just rapping. Like, no, you're
putting.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you like Maya Angelou. You know what I'm saying? Like Robert Frost, nigga. Like it's poetic.
Yeah.
And so, you know, like, again, when we get out our feelings and what sounds good.
Yeah.
And it's like watching a fight where you see somebody throw 100 punches. It's like, oh, he won the fight. Okay, but if the 100 punches didn't do nothing and I throw one and I lay you out.
Yeah.
If you're just looking at the 100 shots I'm taking, you think, oh, he got his ass whooped. But if I throw one like Debo and you go flying across the room, like, who won the fight?